Alright, for question number 50, it says a circular piece of sheet metal. It has a diameter of 20 inches. Okay, and it says the edges are to be cut off to form a rectangle of area 160 inches square. And it says to see the figure. Well, it's a rectangle with an area. So, area of rectangle is length times width. An area of 160 square inches, so 160 equals length times width. The way that the diagram shows the edges being cut is like this. Okay, again, this is all it tells us. The fact that it has a diameter of 20 inches, the way that we're going to use this, well, we know that a rectangle has 4 right angles. This diameter could move diagonally across this circle. Obviously, it can go in any direction. It has to go from end to end through the center. So let's say this is the length and this is the width. What we have is we have a right triangle using length and width. Now over here, we can solve either one of these very easily for L or W. Length equals 160 divided by W, and W equals 160 divided by the length. So we have that. So all we need is one more equation involving L and W. So when we look here, Pythagorean theorem would state that 20 squared has to equal L squared plus W squared. So 400 has to equal the length squared, which is 160 over W squared plus W squared. 400 equals 160 squared plus W squared plus W squared. Let's see, let's multiply everything by W squared to get this W squared out of the denominator. So this would be W squared, these cancel, times W squared. So our new equation then is 400 W squared equals 160 squared plus W to the fourth. So W to the fourth minus 400 W squared plus 160 squared is equal to 0. I'm just setting it equal to 0. Actually moved the 400W squared here, but then I just flipped everything. So from here I'll plug into the quadratic formula. Just remember, when you plug into the quadratic formula, it's going to be W squared equals negative B plus or minus the square root of B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. So negative B, 400 plus or minus the square root of B squared minus 4AC. Make sure you square that all over 2A. And when you do that, I'm just going to use my calculator and the program we've written for the quadratic formula. A value of 1, B value of a negative 400, C value of 160 squared gives us 320 and 80. So W squared equals 320. So W equals, normally it would be plus or minus, but the fact that it's dealing with a length, the width is not going to be negative, and we have W squared is equal to 80, so W equals the square root of 80. 320 is divisible by 64, so in this case width is going to be 8 root 5, and in this case 80 is divisible by 16, so this is going to be 4 root 5. Once we have these two widths, you can plug in and find the corresponding length depending on which of these you use. And it should work out such that 160 divided by 8 root 5 and length equals 160 divided by 4 root 5. In this case, 160 divided by 8 is 20 over root 5. So we end up with 20 root 5 over 5. So the length is 4 root 5, which we have here. So again, these match up as 8 root 5 for the width, 4 root 5 for the length, and over here 160 divided by 4 is 40 root 5 over 5, which is 8 root 5. So depending on which length or width you use, the other one is the other value that we found. So that's how you solve question 50 on the AdvPrecalc homework.